Well, you really couldn't ask for a better day.
I know.
It was hard for me to come inside at all. First alert meteorologist Cutter Martin. So how long will we get to enjoy these temperatures?
Well, that's the best part of this forecast. So we have at least another couple of days. And even though we will cool down, not anything exceptionally cold. Live outside right now, sunshine ruling the first alert forecast. And it is all of the sunshine, the very dry air that is sending temperatures very quickly back into the mid and upper 70s this afternoon. 75. Hartsfield Jackson, that's nearly 10 degrees warmer than the same time yesterday. A little bit of Mother Nature's air conditioning there, too. Just a bit of a breeze helping to mix around the air. It feels quite nice, and it will feel nice on through the evening. Your dinner forecast, 70s becomes 60s, so we will cool down. But still, it's a stunner of an evening, if at all possible. Get outside, enjoy evening activities after the office, after school. It's going to be a stunner out there. And tomorrow morning, not too bad out the door. 48 in the city, 42 Carrollton. There will be some 30s. And I know we're talking 70s in the afternoons. It may sound weird to talk about 30s in the mornings, but the air is so dry. The sky is so clear. We have big differences between the afternoon high temperature and morning low temperatures. 34 Blairsville, 44 Thomaston, 42 Eatonton. Jackets, a good idea out the door in the morning. But it will still be pleasant overall. A little bit of patchy frost, North Metro and mountains. Sunshine quickly melting that, and temperatures will climb very quickly into the 50s, 9 a.m. in Atlanta, 60s by noon, lunchtime. High temperatures tomorrow back in the mid to upper 70s. We're going for a high temperature of 78. In Atlanta, the record high temperature for tomorrow is 80. So we're getting very, very close. Even our mountain communities, Ellijay and Helen, low to mid 70s, 79 Eatonton, 79 Thomaston, the same in LaGrange, probably a few south side spots touching that 80-degree mark tomorrow with another mostly sunny and dry day in the first alert forecast. Peeking a little bit further into the future here, Thursday, we're going to bring in more clouds. It is cooler, but still 70 degrees. That rain chance is slight and mainly south of Interstate 20. Friday, stunner of a day, but again, cooler. That's a cold front moving through Thursday with the slight rain chance. It's going to bring in some slightly cooler weather Friday with sunshine. Nice, kind of spring-like weekend ahead of us. Saturday, nearly 70 with lots of sunshine. And then as we get into Sunday, another front, so cooler, more clouds in the first alert forecast. But I would say both Saturday and Sunday, good for the outdoor plans. If you prefer warmer weather, Saturday's the pick day, and then some cooler, cloudier, and potentially wetter weather as we get into next week. Right now, forecast models, the data we look at in the Weather Center, it's struggling with timing of rain next week. We'll continue to fine-tune that forecast, pass along updates tonight, ANF Plus at 7:30, and with videos in the First Alert Weather app. Tracy.